Grayson, are you doing the introduction?
Yeah, I'm play-by-play.
Okay, I was just checking.
No, you're good.
Yeah, go.
All right, we're here at Chaparral. Sorry for the late start, as we are tied up at 0 here. Only 40 seconds left, or 40 seconds into this game. Kobe Sanders brings up the ball for the Wolverines. Alongside me, Josh Coleman. Josh, how you doing today?
I'm doing fabulous. You know, I'm excited for this basketball game.
The Gray knocks down a 3, gets the Wolverines started as Regis looks to respond here.
What a good 3 by Ronnie right there. He just took the open look and drained it.
Definitely. Hobbs, perimeter shot knocked down there. The response from Safadine. Good shot there.
Good shot. Nobody came out to him, and he just let that fly. Straight buckets.
Sanders working off the dribble. Dalton inside to Matthews. Matthews with that right hook gets that to go.
Bryce Matthews with the mismatch in the post, and Joseph Dalton just gets him the ball and lets him go to work.
Absolutely. Martinez. Hobbs. Egloff's going to drive, dish back outside to his big man. Still looking for something, working against his Chaparral D. Swing outside. Regis finding nothing here against his Chaparral trap defense.
Chaparral doing a good job of playing defense right now.
Absolutely. Hobbs. Martinez is going to go baseline, right-handed layup, and that was too easy there.
Way too easy. You can't give a point guard like that kind of room to the bucket.
And, you know, eventually that defense just broke down. It was going well for a while, but, you know, you can't be back cut. DeGray. Not down in the post. A little bit of an odd sight. He's going to pull up, hit a jumper, trying to look like a 2-guard there.
I like the step back. Maybe not his shot, but sometimes you got to throw it in there to keep the defense on their toes.
Absolutely. Safadine heaves one up. Can't get that to go. Dangerous pass there from Dalton. Intercepted. And Egloff gets a deep contested shot. The fall. It was a weird arcing hook from the right hand, but gets it to fall. And it's 7-5.
High arcing shot. It didn't look like it was going to go in, but it just dropped.
And Matthews again with the right hook. See if he goes back to that shot again today. And the Wolverines respond, tied here at 7.
So far, Bryce Matthews doing good in the post and recognizing the mismatches.
Regis looking for that screen. Go inside. And the layup there off the right glass is made by Wheelick there. And Sanders trying to calm down his team.
I like the body control that Wheelock just showed right there. He got a little bit of contact, but maintained it through the shot.
Sanders off the mark there. Wheelock comes down with the rebound. Here comes the dribble drive, left-handed layup, gets his go off the glass. Go ahead.
He was just pushing that up in transition, and Shap didn't want to pick up the ball right there, and he turned into an easy 2 points.
Absolutely. Wolverines trailing by 4 here with 3:33 left to go in this first quarter. Dalton's going to have a jump stop by the referee. Call foul on the floor. And that's going to be a hold against Hobbs, I believe.
I didn't see what he saw, but, you know,
yeah, I don't know if I agree with that call. But, yeah, I guess what we think doesn't matter.
Yep. Ref's always right.
Absolutely. Sanders set to inbounds as Giles checks in for Dalton.
Joe Thomas in as well. So far, Regis has come out with some good energy and have taken the early lead.
Absolutely. Chaparral, the higher seed, the favorite to win this game. But, you know, anything can happen in the playoffs.
Yeah, Chaparral did just beat this Regis team 2 weeks ago, so
Chaparral
they want it back.
tries to get the inbound, can't get that to go. Regis is running, 15-foot jumper, not down there. That's Sandine again.
Nobody picked up ball again in transition for Chap, and it cost them.
Nelson subbing in at that point guard position, tries a dangerous pass. That's going to be intercepted. Regis is running inside to Martinez, and bobbles, gets it out to Hobbs. They're going to slow down a little bit. Giles almost poked that one away.
Regis in attack mode to start this game.
Absolutely. DeGray against Hobbs. Hobbs is going to drive, and they're going to call it on the floor, blocking foul against Nelson. And I thought that might have been a charge.
I thought it might have been a charge, but it did seem that the player got there a little late, so I understand the blocking.
Absolutely. Timeout here called by Chaparral. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. And we're back here at Chaparral. Wolverines trailing by 6 with 2:43 left to go in this first quarter. Martinez brings in the inbound pass.
A little bit of a high pass, but way to go up and get it.
Definitely Martinez thought about it. Working around the perimeter. Martinez spins, and ball went out of bounds. Wolverines ball. We just got to be careful tiptoeing that line.
Exactly. Joe Thomas did a good job of keeping him down the sideline and eventually getting the out of bounds and the forced turnover.
Absolutely. Tanner Giles up at that point guard position. DeGray playing a lot on the perimeter on that left wing. Looking for Matthews again. Matthews lost it. Gets it back though. Goes up with the right hand and he's blocked. Dangerous play by Matthews as Regis is running. He's going to go up the right hand and swatted away by DeGray.
What a big block by Ronnie DeGray right there.
Sanders goes to Matthews and that's blocked. And a jump ball is called.
It was a block fest down there. 4 blocks in a row, 3 for Regis, 1 for Shaq.
And they're going to call foul on DeGray here. No jump ball as Regis will take possession. Whew. Man, that was exciting.
An exciting
30 seconds of play, yeah. Safadine thought about it. Looking inside, tipped away. Matthews, he's got DeGray, and he overshot him. DeGray controls that ball, looking for a guard. He's going to go inside to Matthews. Matthews back outside. That's tipped. Regis going to come up with it. It's 3-on-1. Sanders against Martinez, and Sanders saves the day. Blocks that, I believe, attempted to be passed, but either way, gets the job done.
Good defense by Sanders right there, staying with the ball and not giving up anything easy, and swatting that ball away. He said, no, 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 not today.
Yeah, absolutely. That saved the day there. Great play by Kobe Sanders. And Regis will get it on the baseline. Hobbs finds Egloff. Egloff's going to drive. Left-hand side tipped out, and Sanders tips that ball away again.
Chap not giving up a whole lot in the paint right there.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what they want. I mean, it's okay if you beat them with a perimeter shot, but you can't be beat inside.
Exactly.
Drive, right-hand side, and tipped away. Sanders is going to come up with it. He passes to Giles. Giles is going to try that left-handed layup. And a foul is called there. He's going to the line.
Good hands on defense and good job by Tanner Giles to push it and recognize that he had the lane to a bucket and got the foul for the 2 shots.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the right approach there because at first you're not sure if he's going to be able to get that shot over his defender, but if he can draw the foul and go to the line, that's what he needs to do.
Yep.
Giles knocks down the first.
Way to stay poised at the line with the Regis fans just screaming their heads off down there.
Yeah, I will say it's pretty great to see both student sections here going at it.
Yeah, it's an exciting experience for both playoff teams to be like that.
Giles knocks down 2 for 2 with 47 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. Benet passes to Hobbs. Egloff is going to work from a screen from Kane. Tries to roll, not there. And a carry called there.
Yeah, I agree with the call right there. He got his full hand under the ball and tried to fake it out.
And that's going to go against number 2, Benek. And both teams got to be cautious of turnovers here. 22 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Let's see how the Wolverines play the clock.
I believe they're going to hold for 1 shot.
Absolutely. And in these situations, they've gone to Kobe Sanders frequently. And Nelson's going to pop a shot quite a bit early. Kane's going to come down with it. 2-1 shot goes up from Egloff, and that's going to be airballed. Not even close there as we're done through the first quarter. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching this edition of CBN. We're back here at Chaparral. Sanders bringing up the ball to start this second quarter. Wolverines trailing by 4. Dalton back to Sanders. Works from a screen from Dalton. Sanders goes up the middle, back to Matthews. Can't get that under the hoop. Right-handed layup to go. Beautiful pass, though. And Regis is going to go to Egloff.
Beautiful play there. Just couldn't get the layup to fall.
Looking inside to their big man. And airballed there. That's Kane. Nelson. Joseph Dalton's going to pop a 3 off the mark there. Deep one. That's the way he likes them.
He likes to shoot those deep threes because the defenders usually don't like to play him out there because usually most high school players can't shoot that far.
And off the missed layup, Kane grabs it off the glass, throws it down, and obviously that height playing to his advantage. Great play there for Regis.
Huge putback dunk by Kane. That'll get them energized.
So much athleticism and height from him. I'm surprised they don't start him.
I was surprised as well.
Nelson back to Dalton to Sanders. Sanders going to pop. Knocks that one down. There's the response from the Wolverines. 12-15 with 6:30 left to go in this second quarter.
Good ball movement and good one more pass by Joseph Dalton to get his point guard Kobe Sanders open for it.
Hobbs can't get that left-handed layup to go. Wolverines running out in the corner to Nelson. Nelson's going to pop off the mark there. Matthews gets the rebound. Dalton swings to Nelson, and they're going to slow down.
Chaparral playing very unselfish ball right now.
Sanders is going to pop another one off the mark. DeGray almost brought in that rebound. And Benek is going to slow it down. Egloff, left-handed look, swatted away there by DeGray.
Big block.
Nelson's running and tries to force a pass into Matthews. Wolverines are going to keep.
I don't know if that was a pass he needed right there. It was a contested pass. It wasn't a great lane. But
yeah, absolutely. I think maybe look for a perimeter shot.
Or slow it down.
Absolutely. Nelson into Matthews. Matthews goes up with the right hand, gets that to go. Over 3 defenders there. Great shot by Bryce Matthews.
Good inbounds play to get Bryce Matthews open right next to the hoop, and he will finish that 9 out of 10 times.
Martinez in the corner. He's going to use a screen. And that's stolen away by Sanders. He's going to slow down. Dalton swings outside. Nelson's going to pop. 18-foot jumper, can't get that to go.
Good ball movement by Chaparral. The shots just aren't falling.
Benek gives it to his point guard. Regis really trying to set up their offense here. Into Kane. Kane with that right hand gets that to go. And again, we talk about his height.
His height is just unmatched by the Chaparral defense. He is clearly taller than the Chaparral's tallest player.
And you know, I think that shot was tipped twice before it left his hand. So I mean, not badly contested by the Wolverines. It's just hard to beat that.
Very hard to beat somebody who is 6'11".
Sanders thought about it. Joseph Dalton. He's going to knock that one down. And it's a tie game here with 4 minutes left to go in this first half.
Joseph Dalton just rises up over his defender and shoots it with confidence and knocks it down.
Absolutely. Regis goes with that right hook. Dalton brings it in. Sanders, and he walked. Indecisive there, and he's just got to make up his mind before he goes anywhere with the ball.
Didn't know what to do with the ball when he got to it. It was a good move inside, but you got to find somebody before you pick up your dribble.
Right, and I mean, you got to credit him. His head's in the right place. I mean, he's looking for his man at the perimeter. He's looking to possibly attack, and you know, sometimes you just got things going too fast in your head.
Yeah, it was the right move, just didn't know where to go.
Absolutely. Kane is going to set a screen. And a shot there off the mark. Martinez gets the rebound, goes up, floater, knocks that one down. Good board there from Martinez.
Good board and way to fake the pass to get the defender to back up and stay off, and just nails the floater.
Definitely. Giles looking for Matthews. Giles going to pull back. Good moves there.
Beautiful dribble moves by Tanner Giles right there.
Sanders. Oh, and the pass is out of bounds, just out of reach of Giles, and that's just unfortunate.
They were on 2 different pages there. Giles wanted to cut in, but Wilson threw it back where he was.
Absolutely. Looking for Kane again, and who can blame him? Shot goes up, deep 3, knocks that one down. And that again is Safadine, who has been extremely successful from the 3-point line tonight.
Nails the 3 and then stares down Shap's student section.
Giles gonna pop a 3. Here's the response, airballed that one. Safadine drives outside corner, off the mark, and a foul is called there. And I'm not sure if I agree with that. He gave him landing space and everything.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with that one either. It didn't seem like he got touched at all.
Well, Bainick is going to go to the line for 3. And he knocks down the first. first.
Very calm and collected at the line.
Absolutely, you have to be with these rowdy fans.
Absolutely.
And knocks down the second. Bainick off the mark on that one. 2 for 3 at the line. Not too bad.
Not too bad at all. Gives him 2 points. He wanted the third, but just didn't fall for him.
Nelson has got space. He's going to pull up a 3. Off the mark there.
Chaparral is taking some early shots and not really following into their offense.
Couldn't agree more. Safadine goes up right hand. Can't get that to fall, and they're going to the line again. And this is something the Wolverines are going to have to watch out for.
Good move by Safadine to get into the paint and get the shot up and draw the foul. He wanted it to go in, but he is the shot to get these 2 free throws.
Yeah, definitely. Good shooter. Not who you want at the line if you're the Wolverines. Knocks down his first.
Not at all who you want at the line.
So 2 for 2 at the line there. And Regis is going to take a 9-point lead with 1 minute and 47 seconds left to go in this first half. Dalton going to drive, left-handed floater off the glass and the foul. Chance for a 3-point play. Great play by Joseph Dalton.
Beautiful play by Joseph Dalton, and he maintains the body control in the air to just get the bucket and one.
Dalton looking to complete that 3-point play. And he will indeed. Makes it a 6-point game. Minute and 32 seconds left. Regis breaks this Wolverine press. Outside to Bainick. Wolverines are going to poke it away. Nelson on the steal. It's 2-on-1. Nelson goes up with the left hand. Can't get that to go. Straight off the glass. You have to knock that one down.
Yeah, he had an open lane, and he just missed it.
Shot goes up. Dalton snatches that rebound out of the air. 2-on-1. He's going to slow down. Look for DeGray. 51 seconds left to go. Matthews inside. Matthews, he just blocked heavily there.
He had a triple team right there. He should have moved the ball instead of trying to go up with it and force it.
Definitely. Matthews cannot be forcing shots. I know he's successful with that right hand earlier today, but you have to be cautious.
Have to be cautious in the paint with Regis' size advantage.
Absolutely. Martinez goes top of the key, off the mark. DeGray's going to grab a rebound. He's got Matthews down court. Matthews going to go up with the right hand and barely gets the roll to go.
He almost missed that. He just barely got the lucky roll.
3 seconds left. Bannick's going to square up off the mark there, and that'll do it for the second quarter. Chaparral down 4, and that'll take us into half.
Exciting half of basketball.
Absolutely, and that'll do it for us. Please tune in for the second half of basketball of Chap versus Regis. back here at Chaparral. Wolverines trailing by 4 going into the second half. And Josh, what is your analysis of that first half?
It was good on both sides and it was bad on both sides. There were some turnovers for Regis and Chap. I think Regis has the size advantage and they came better than Chaparral did, but I think some different things from Chaparral. They've always come out in the second half a little bit stronger than they have started.
Absolutely. I think this Wolverine team can play a lot better than they did in the first half, and I think they can win this game. But their biggest worry for me should be Kane. I mean, he's killed them tonight.
He has. He's just way bigger than anybody else.
Absolutely. So here we go. We're started in this second half. Martinez. Regis trying to find something inside. Open shot there. Off the mark.
Safadine had those 2 earlier, but hasn't hit since. I think he shot 5 threes.
Absolutely. Sanders. Looking possibly for Matthews, and a dangerous pass there. Regis is going to get it.
They were just on 2 different pages there, and Wilson just tossed it away.
For sure. Hobbs trying to maybe find something inside. That's what their approach has looked to be in this second half. Martinez looks at the big man, tries to find him inside, just missed him. That's going to roll out of bounds.
2 turnovers on the first 2 possessions for these teams, and, well, they're hoping to turn it around on their next possession.
Sanders is going to bring it up the floor.
Dangerous pass there, almost got stolen.
Dalton thought about driving. Inside to DeGray. DeGray caught, and he's going to go up with the right hand. Questionable decision. Martinez, I believe he walked, and they're going to call a foul. And I don't know about that.
I don't agree with the call. I think they called it because DeGray went for the ball and just got caught underneath Martinez's legs without allowing him to move.
Yeah, that's a questionable one, but again, doesn't matter what I think.
Exactly.
Egloff. Martinez thought about popping another 3. Drive inside, easy right-handed layup off the mark there, and the tip back couldn't be corralled either.
Safadine just missed the layup there, got into the paint, and nobody really on him and just missed.
Dalton knocks that one down as he makes it a 1-point game here.
Joseph Dalton just shoots the ball with so much confidence.
Absolutely, and that's their biggest strength on the offensive end is that 3-point shot from Joseph Dalton.
Yeah, he's shot the ball very well this year.
And Dalton traveled on that one.
Just
simple mistakes.
Yeah.
You got to slow down.
I think Chaparral is thinking a little too much here to start this game.
At some point, you just got to play. Martinez looking for a screen. Dalton match up against a 5 turnaround hook, and that's going to be from Lamb, and that's not the matchup they wanted.
No, that is not the matchup they were looking for in the post.
DeGray outside. Sanders going to go baseline. Sanders floater. Can't get the... And he's just going to slow down.
Kobe Sanders with a quick first step there, just couldn't get the floater to fall.
Martinez knocks that 3 down. Tries to get his crowd fired up a little bit. And the Wolverines have got to respond here.
He just rose up and shot it over his defender, and it worked out for him.
DeGray out on the perimeter to Dalton. Dalton's going to pop another one. And there he is, Joseph Dalton, waking up in this second half.
Starting off 2 for 2 and deep in the third quarter for Joseph Dalton. Looking like a promising thing for this Chaparral team.
Absolutely. Hobbs in the corner. Egloff's going to drive, try and dish. He'll find Martinez. Martinez can't respond to Joseph Dalton, and a dangerous pass. Sanders saves the day. DeGray, right hand off the glass. Beautiful move there from Ronnie DeGray.
Good body control again by Ronnie DeGray, finishing these buckets through contact.
Crowd's getting noisy here. And a timeout called there by Regis. And, you know, what do you like about this Wolverine approach as they came out of the third quarter?
I like how they pushed the tempo a little bit and tried to get their inside-out game going with pushing it inside to the bigs with Ronnie DeGray and Bryce Matthews, and then also looking for Joseph Dalton on the perimeter.
Yeah, absolutely. I like this approach, and, you know, these teams are going back at it, back and forth. Martinez and Dalton trading punches at the three-point line. So I'm thinking we're in for a real exciting second half here, and it should be a good finish.
It should be an exciting finish. Stay tuned.
Absolutely. And, you know, one thing, I know I've said it multiple times tonight, but Kane still has not checked in. Do you think we'll see him late here in the third quarter, or not till the fourth quarter?
I think we will see him late in the third quarter or early fourth quarter.
I think he's just such a big weapon, you know. Anytime they're not on a run, they can put him in the game, and he can change the momentum. So definitely a big weapon on that Regis bench, and we'll see how they play that out.
Very big weapon for them. He's just got such a height advantage in the paint.
Absolutely. Hobbs picked up his dribble, got caught with it. Martinez is going to pop a three and knocks that one down. And we talk about this battle of Martinez versus Dalton going back and forth. 4-point game.
Both of them are just shooting over defenders and with so much confidence that it's rare that they're going to miss.
Absolutely. Nelson looking. Dalton thought about it. Nelson looking for somebody inside. Matthews got it. Sanders going to pop three off the mark.
Good ball movement by the Chaparral team to bang it inside and outside.
Absolutely. A three goes up for Hobbs. He can't knock that down. Sanders gets the rebound. This is starting to become a shootout.
Both teams shooting the ball a lot right now. I don't know if it's what they want to do coming down the stretch or not.
Safadine misses a right-handed layup. And Nelson running the floor. DeGray's out in the corner. Wolverines trying to slow down maybe a little bit.
Both teams looking a little out of control here and trying to play not their type of basketball.
Nelson's going to pull up, try and knock down a three. Can't get that to go. 1:50 left to go here in this third quarter.
I'm not sure about the shot with Nelson right there. Wasn't settled into their offense. It hadn't gotten to everybody.
And a shot comes up from Egloff, and he knocks it down. And the Wolverines have got to respond to this three because, you know, we talk about the three-point battle, but right now Regis is killing them.
Regis is winning the three-point battle. They're moving the ball more effectively to get guys open looks.
Absolutely, and a foul called there on Egloff.
It's been a battle all night in the post with Bryce Matthews and whoever's on him. And here comes Kane checking in.
And that's the last thing the Wolverines needed, in my opinion. And a lot of commotion going on the and frustrations, but I think we're okay as the inbound goes to DeGray.
I think Kane checking in for the Regis is going to help them out a lot with grabbing boards and then having the inside-outside game.
You know, the only way it might help is it might slow down their three-point game.
Yeah, it might.
Dribble drive back to DeGray. DeGray's going to go up with the right hand, draws a foul going to the line. DeGray wanted to knock that one down.
Good pass by Tyzel Lewis to find Ronnie DeGray right there. And DeGray wanted it, but he has an opportunity to get both here and get the game down to 5.
And you know, DeGray this season has shot very well from the free throw line. Off the mark on the first.
Left it short.
And that's the broadcaster's curse there. I mean, you compliment a man, and then there you go.
Yep, you jinxed him.
Absolutely. Well, DeGray will go 0 for 2 as a jump ball, and the Wolverines will keep possession, luckily.
You don't see that happen very often with the ball getting stuck in between the rim.
Yeah, that's an odd sight, rare occasion. And definitely not one we wanted to see there, but
no,
it's all right. Well, it works out for the Wolverines.
It's very rare on free throws, too.
Definitely. Dalton, he's going to go up. Nelson pops the 15-footer, knocks that down.
Nelson has struggled from the field tonight, but hasn't let it shake his confidence in shooting the ball.
Definitely a great shot there from him as Safadine is going to bring it up the floor. 34 seconds left to go in this third quarter. The Wolverines trailing by 5 as they're going to need some sort of fourth quarter run.
They're going to need some type of big explosion from somebody off, whether it's off the bench or from one of their starters to get this game back and maybe take the lead.
Martinez working the clock. 10 seconds left. He's going to drive, kick outside, pull up by Egloff. Egloff knocks that down. That should be worth only 2. As it is, Nelson's going to pull up and airball there. And the Wolverines trail by 7 with the fourth quarter remaining. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back. And we're back here. And Josh, what do you think the Wolverines' game plan is going into this fourth quarter?
I just overheard the assistant coach Spears talking to during the timeout, saying they need defense, layups, and getting the ball inside. And he emphasized it very much. And we'll see if it can help the Wolverines out here.
Definitely could not agree more as the Wolverines got dunked on by Kane there. Beautiful finish, but definitely not what the Wolverines wanted.
Not what the Wolverines wanted right out of the timeout. And you can see Kane's height advantage starting to get to everybody.
Shot goes up, off the mark there. And the Wolverines are starting to panic a little bit.
They're starting to take shots that they don't need. They need to just calm down and get the ball inside. There's 7 minutes left in this game. That's a lot of time.
And Martinez is going to go to the line. And the Wolverines need to slow down. They have to find defense, and they have to be confident in the shots that they're taking on the offensive side of the court, because you know when you start forcing shots, it just leads to disaster.
They need to be confident in the shots they're taking, and they need to be taking smart shots. At points tonight, Chaparral has been taking early shots and not really settling into their offense.
Absolutely. And, I mean, again, we pose the question, why does Kane not get more playing time? I mean, he's a huge force down low.
He's a monster. He's over at people where they had no chance of stopping it.
Absolutely. Dalton Dangerous pass there, tipped away. Martinez is going to get it. Goes up with the left hand. No foul there, and cleaned up there. And DeGray is down floor. DeGray is going to go up with the right hand, responds. And maybe everybody needs to slow down just a little bit to avoid any turnovers or mistakes.
It's a real fast-paced game right now, and I don't think it's helping out either team.
Safadine lost it as the Wolverines are coming. Nelson's running. Lob up to Dalton with the right hand. Can't get that to go. And Regis is going to take possession. They're running down that left sideline.
Missed layups are killing Chaparral right now.
And Martinez gets through 3 Wolverine defenders, finishes on that left-hand side. And it might be panic time for the Wolverines.
I don't know if it's panic time yet. They still have plenty of time. They're down by 12. They just need to settle down and get into their offense.
Dalton, pullback jumper, knocks it down. That's been the man for the Wolverines tonight. Joseph Dalton knocks down his third 3, and the Wolverines trail by 9.
Joseph Dalton coming out in the second half and just kind of putting the team on his back and making threes, and that was a beautiful step back 3 right there that he just knocked down.
DeGray called for the foul there, and another timeout called by the Wolverines as we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back. And we're back here for a exciting finish in the fourth quarter. Wolverines trailing by 9 with 5:47 left to go here in this fourth quarter. And a walk there. Easy call for the ref as the Wolverines are going to take possession.
Just picked up the ball a little too early and then took too many steps, tried to do too much on the offensive end.
Nelson going to pick it up. Inside to Matthews. Matthews out to Sanders. DeGray's going to pop a 3. Knocks that one down. And it's only a 6-point game, and the Wolverines are making a run here. Got to get back on defense.
DeGray with his second 3 of the game, which he doesn't take very many threes, but he's knocking them down pretty consistently tonight.
Martinez is going to pop. Looking for the response. He knocks it down. And that one hurt the Wolverines.
Martinez with his third 3 as well. It is just a shootout coming down to the wire.
DeGray, think about that pullback. Goes into Sanders. Sanders back to Matthews. Matthews to DeGray. He wanted it. Pump fake. Bit so hard. And Nelson goes up off the mark. Nelson's got to hit that one.
Wide open 3 in the corner. That's got to be a must make.
Yeah, you got to put that one down. And the Wolverines are going to take possession here on DeGray's defense. Great pressure at the top of the key.
Egloff just loses it off his leg, and good pressure at half court kind of surprised him.
Yeah, definitely. Just got to catch your opponent off guard and see what happens. Dalton. DeGray inside Nelson. Nelson heaves it up with the right hand. Can't get that to go. He's going to the line, though. Great attack there from Nelson.
Good attack and almost got it to drop. He's going to the line for 2 free throws, and he's been pretty good all season at the line.
Absolutely. Nelson's got to take a breather here. Knocks down the first. Good shot. These are the toughest ones to hit.
Yeah. Clutch free throws are always tough.
Well, Nelson is going to go 2 for 2 at the line. and it's going to be a 7-point game.
I like this substitution for Nelson and Isaac Wilson. He's a great defensive player and could really help them defensively and not let any threes up.
Absolutely. Wilson, a very good defender. Martinez's pass is hit by Sanders. Egloff almost got a double dribble there, not called by the referees. Hobbs. Dish out. Martinez, another three off the mark, and Wilson gets the rebound, and finally the Wolverines get a miss from Martinez.
Regis is just going right to him.
Matthews.
He's a go-to guy.
And a foul called. He's going to the line. Excuse me, what were you saying?
Martinez has been a go-to guy for Regis on the offensive end.
Absolutely. And a technical foul is called there on Regis. This Wolverine crowd is fired up.
Good call by the referee. You are not allowed to slam the basketball if there's no play.
No, absolutely not. And that's just a sign of frustration. And if you're the Wolverines, that's what you need right now. You need to be in the other team's head. I mean, down 7 with 4 minutes left to go. If they're frustrated, you have them right where you want them.
Exactly. They've gotten into their heads pretty well tonight. I've seen some chatter from both ends, but that was just frustration built up.
Bryce Matthews, not the best free throw shooter, going to the line here. Hopefully, going to knock some down. Can't knock down the first.
Tough miss.
Gray, Matthews. And he's deep on that one, 0 for 2, and we continuously talk about his free throw troubles.
He just hasn't shot it with confidence from the line at all this season, and during the off season, if he has one thing to improve, it's his free throw shooting.
Definitely. Well, Joseph Dalton is a very good free throw shooter. He's at the line, knocks down his first. And this is the guy you definitely do want at the line.
Yeah, there's a reason he's shooting those technical foul shots.
Absolutely. So the Wolverines are going to go 50% at the line, down 5 with 4 minutes left to go. And, you look up and you say you're down 5 with 3:57. You're okay right now. It's not time to panic.
Yeah, they don't have to rush anything.
And Sanders heaves one up. Dangerous shot. Regis is going to rebound.
Again, Chaparral just not falling into their offense, just taking early shots.
Yeah, I would say that's not a shot they need to take. Timeout called there by Regis. And we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, as we're here for the conclusion of this game. Josh, you got any predictions for the final?
I think that this game is going to come down to the wire, but I think Chaparral is going to win it. I think it's going to go into overtime. Both teams are playing very hard and they're great on the offensive end, but I see Chaparral winning in overtime here.
I love the pick. I definitely think Chaparral has a chance to win this game. I don't want to be a homer too much, but the Wolverines definitely have momentum on their side right now, and if they can knock down a couple shots in transition, they could definitely win this game.
Yeah, if they knock a couple shots down in transition and get their fans into it, they could very well win this game.
Hobbs goes up with the right hand, can't get that to go. DeGray gets the rebound, looking for somebody to go to. He has Nelson. Nelson up floor. It finds DeGray. Nelson He's going to pull up, mid-range jumper off the mark, and that's one shot Nelson has had trouble with tonight.
He's had trouble tonight. He got that guy off balance. He got Lamb off balance there, but just couldn't knock down the shot.
Yeah, definitely. At this point, as Joseph Dalton checks in, you have to find Dalton and Sanders. Those are your guys. Those are your playmakers.
I think it has to start with Sanders kind of attacking the defense, drawing a double, and then kicking it out to Joseph Dalton or somebody for a three.
Right, absolutely. As when I used to play basketball, my coach would always say, draw and kick, and that's a really good way to run an offense.
It's what Chaparral has done very well all season, and I think they have to go back to it here.
Definitely. Martinez fighting against this Wolverine press, and a foul called there against Sanders. Not sure if I saw the hand check that the ref called.
I didn't see a hand check. I think what the ref saw there was just Sanders and Martinez were just bumping, running down the lane, and it just looked like a hand check.
That's what happens sometimes, though. You bump and you play physical, but that doesn't make everything a foul.
Yeah.
Maybe be easy on the whistle here, especially in the last 3 minutes of the game.
Yeah, it's a close game late. You gotta let them play here.
Hobbs is trapped by the Wolverines. Travel is called, and the Wolverines are going to get possession. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not sure if I agree with that call.
I think it was a travel. He stumbled to his knee and then tried to get back up. But Regis is arguing that they called a timeout before the travel occurred.
I mean, either way, you got to be cautious. You got to play until you hear a whistle, and the whistle is for the travel.
Yeah, the refs may not have heard them call for a timeout, but the whistle was for the travel, not the timeout.
Definitely. Coach is not happy about that one.
Absolutely not. And all of two referees and the head coach of Regis, they're having a conversation at midcourt here.
Fans calling for a technical they want on the Regis coach.
And the fans are cheering for a technical. They're not going to get one here. He's just having a discussion with the refs.
And a timeout is called by Regis. And I don't think they're going to give Chaparral the travel or the possession. And you know, I don't like to roast the referees too much because it's a hard job, right?
Yeah.
But if you're a referee and you make a decision, you have to stick with that decision.
You have to stay with your decision, yes.
And so, I mean, like I said, it's a tough thing to be a ref, and I'm not going to grill them too much for this. But once you make a call, I think you need to stick with it.
Especially in high school. This game isn't televised. You can't go back and see
for it.
So I think you have to stick with your call and not the coach's word.
Right, absolutely. It's really just a change of decision. I mean, plain and simple, there's no review or anything you can do. So, doesn't matter now, though, as Regis will inbound the ball. Hubbs has it, working against Joseph Dalton. Hubbs swing outside, and that's an offensive foul for sure.
They called that a block.
Wow. And, you know, the biggest thing for me is the positioning there. Nelson's at the top of the paint, right? So that's hard to call a block for me because you can turn around and attack the hoop.
I think it was a hard call because Safadine kind of lowered his shoulder into Nelson right there and tried to get the foul, and I think it should have been offensive.
Well, through all this, the Wolverines finally get the ball back with 2:19 left to go, and they somehow did not lose any points. Still only trailing by 5.
Still not desperation time for the Wolverines. 2 minutes, 5 points. It's a layup and a 3 possession game for them.
DeGray, pull-up jumper off the mark. I do not like that shot.
I do not like that shot either.
Martinez going to come away with it, and he's going to dish inside Egloff. Egloff's going to miss his layup, and Sanders is going to get a rebound. Wolverines up floor. Nelson finishes. left-hand side, and it's a three-point game with 1:45 left to go.
It's coming down to the wire. It's going to be really exciting to see how this game finishes.
And Dalton fouls, and they're going to call travel beforehand. The Wolverines have the ball, and my Lord, this is exciting.
Chaparral fans over there getting really excited getting into this game, and I think that is how Chaparral is going to pull this game out, is getting their home court advantage back.
Well, as long as the call stands, we'll be okay. Dangerous pass there, received from Bryce Matthews. He's going to give it to Dalton. Dalton on the attack. He's going to turn around jumper. Off the mark. Matthews gets a rebound. Matthews goes up the right hand. He's going to the free throw line. 1:26 left to go. And this is Bryce Matthews Everest right here. Game on the line, 2 free throws. You need these.
He needs these, and I think he is going to deliver. He's always been a player who likes these situations, and I think he could deliver.
Well, definitely struggling from the free throw line. Hopefully he'll knock these down as he gets the roll a little deep, but, you know, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And here comes free throw number 2. Wolverines trailing by 2.
Do you think Regis should put in Kane with his height advantage?
Given he's not a starter, I don't think it's the time to do that. Matthews off the mark on the second, and Regis is going to get the ball back. A one-possession game. And I think everybody may just need to take a deep breath, myself included.
Picks up his 5th foul.
Sanders fouls out, and that's huge.
That's a big call.
Although, let's give credit where credit is due. Tanner Giles checks in, and he's had a great year this year.
He's had a fabulous year this season, and he can be the guy for them right now to bring up the ball and maybe shut down Martinez a little bit.
Well, Sadafin knocks down his first, and he misses a second. Matthews gets the rebound. Still a one-possession game as Nelson's going to bring up the ball and play that point guard position. Looking for DeGray. DeGray thought about it. Nelson's going to attack. Left-handed layup. Can't get that to go. And what is the call on the floor?
Should be a push.
A push-off. That is what they're going to call. And DeGray is going to go to the line. And again, we talked about Ronnie DeGray being a good free throw shooter.
Wheelock with his 4th foul just got under Ronnie DeGray as he went up for the rebound and didn't let him land and pushed him, so he lost some balance.
DeGray knocks down his first. 1:11 to go here. Sorry, go ahead.
Chaparral, a very young team. It's exciting to see them playing like this late in games and such a big game for them.
Absolutely. As DeGray goes 2 for 2. 49-50. Regis leads by 1. They're going to have to inbound. They're bringing up the floor, and Dalton's going to wisely foul there.
I don't know if they needed a foul there, but I don't know if that's the guy you want at the free throw line. He missed one in his last trip, but he's been a pretty solid shooter. Safadine has today.
Safadine, a very good shooter from the perimeter. So we'll see here. 1-1, and he's off the mark on the first. And the Wolverines only trailing by 1 with a minute left, and they got a huge break there with the miss from Safadine.
Have a chance to take the lead here late in the game. This is going to be exciting.
Matthews. Dalton working against Hobbs. Picks up his dribble. Dangerous pass there. And DeGray's going to control it, and a timeout called. I thought they were going to call a travel. And that's dangerous, but the Wolverines get away with it.
Dangerous pass there by Joseph Dalton. I see what he was seeing. He had a mismatch in the post with Ronnie DeGray. He thought he could float it up in there so Ronnie could just catch and finish. But good timeout called by the Wolverines right as Ronnie gets the ball in the corner.
And you know, if you're Shap to me, you have to take a deep breath and you have to take a look around and say, we're only down 1. We only need a basket, right? that can come in any form. The last couple possessions, you've been trailing by 3, possibly looking for a three-point shot, looking to foul. But for once, you can get a basket and play ahead of this game. They don't have to play from behind. So if they can calm down here and put a good possession together, they're going to be just fine.
Yeah, I think Chaparral is going to take a deep breath here, say, everybody look, we have the ball on an inbounds play, and I think they're just going to try to get the easy layup to go up by 1 in this game and then try to finish it out on the defensive end and perhaps get a steal and another bucket or hold it.
Absolutely. Is there a player you're looking for specifically to take this shot?
I think it will be either Ronnie DeGray or Joseph Dalton.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it should be Ronnie DeGray on the inside.
It will depend on the mismatches or matchups on the outside or if Ronnie gets a mismatch inside, but I think one of those two is going to take it.
Well, the Wolverines inbound. Giles has it. DeGray. Top of the paint. He's going to go left-handed side. Gets that to go. The Wolverines take a 1-point lead, and Martinez has the ball. Trying to respond here. 22 seconds left to go.
Big shot by Ronnie DeGray right there.
Martinez is going to go up with the right hand. Can't get that to go, but he's going to the free throw line with 15 seconds left.
It was a questionable call. I think Ronnie DeGray got there a little late, but I just hate to see that call late in games. And Ronnie DeGray has fouled out now.
Wow. Well, you see what happens here. If he goes 2 for 2 at the line, you're down 1 with 15 seconds left. You get the last shot. I'm thinking you circle Joseph Dalton.
I think that's who you have to go to here.
Martinez.
Very loud in here right now.
Missed his first one, and the Wolverines are still very much in this game. If he knocks it down, it's only a tie game.
Yeah, I like their chances here. They're up by 1 in a clutch situation. Martinez missed 1. So if he makes this, it's a tied game, and then you get the last shot and get it to your guy, Joseph Dalton.
Martinez missed 2 of them, and that's going to tip Wolverine possession with 15 seconds left to go. And they're going to be fouled, and they got to knock down a pair of free throws.
Martinez, who has come through in all game, misses both free throws in the clutch.
Wow. What a game.
What an exciting game we have here.
Well, so now we talk. We got to talk logistics here. We got 15 seconds left. The Wolverines are up 1. They have the ball. So when they inbound, who do you inbound to, given that they're probably going to the free throw line?
Well, Regis is going to run a press.
Right. Absolutely.
So I don't know if the Wolverines want to run something to get a ball in the corner or on the block or at their basket. But I think if they just inbounds it, they either need to go to Kobe Sanders or Joseph Dalton. Both very good free throw shooters, and they have been your guys tonight.
And you know, another guy you got to circle is Tanner Giles, also a very good free throw shooter. So here come the Wolverines looking to finish this one off and keep their playoff life still going. And another timeout called there from Coach Truesdale.
2 timeouts called in a row. What do you think they're discussing right now?
You know, I think maybe they're just trying to catch Regis off guard there a little bit. But, you know, you just got to talk about knocking down your free throws and your inbound scheme. You know, there's a lot of ways to break a press. I think Regis is going to come with a 2-3 trap zone. So, you know, the Wolverines just got to plan on how to break that.
Yeah, I see them running a 2-3 trap press or a 1-3-1 to try to get the ball, force it into a corner, and then trap and see if they can force a turnover.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, we talk about being careful with the ball. No travels, no turnovers. Just take your foul. Don't force anything. Nelson, he's going to find
Joseph Dalton.
He's got plenty of space, and Dalton's going to be hacked quite a bit. He's going to the line with 10 seconds left. Dalton needs to knock these down. And, again, even if he makes both, it's still a one-possession game.
Still a one-possession game. but they took 5 seconds off the clock with that. They got Joseph open in the corner to the point where he could just run and burn some clock, and he's a very good free throw shooter.
Dalton knocks down the first. And, credit to Coach Truesdale because that was a great inbound scheme. I mean, Joseph Dalton was wide open.
Wide open, and I think they just confused Regis with the triple pick.
Dalton, 2 for 2, as it's a 3-point game. And, we talk about the fundamentals. Really, the team who's going to win this game and most likely is winning this game is the team that shot better from the free throw line.
And that is Chaparral tonight. They've shot pretty well from the free throw line and have come through in the clutch.
Martinez up the floor. Nelson not applying too much pressure. 5 seconds left. Heaves up a 3 off the mark, and the Wolverines are going to hold on. 53-50. Chaparral wins it against all odds. Cool thoughts, Josh.
What a crazy game. Chaparral comes through big in the last 2 minutes of this game and pulls it out for the 53-50 win. I just think they look like the better team in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely, and we stress free throws, but, there you go. There's the fundamentals right there, and Chaparral did them better. They executed better through the stretch, and they came out with a victory.
Chaparral, a young team, played very well late in this game where it was a clutch situation that they needed to win, and they went out and got it.
Absolutely. Well, amazing game there for the Wolverines as they stay alive in the playoffs and defeat Regis Jesuit. Thanks for watching this edition of CBN. That should do it for us on this fine Saturday. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.